Twin Flames, welcome to my channel, Queen of Justice XOXO. My name is Michelle, and I want to do an extensive review of Oracle and Tarot cards for you. I am a Twin Flame as well, but you don't have to be a Twin Flame to benefit from my reviews. It's just more geared towards Twin Flames to help them along their journey. I am so grateful, and I love my Oracle and Tarot decks. I don't think I could have gotten as far as I have on this journey without them. So I hope that it can help you as well. I feel that they can be very helpful and a powerful tool for you to use on your path. They can bring you messages from spirit, personal guidance to bring you relief, joy, hope, as well as the pain that needs healing, and to hopefully bring you some peace while figuring this all out. I wanted to share my cards with you so you can get an in-depth review of each deck before you purchase it, because just seeing a couple of pictures of the cards really doesn't tell the whole story. There are so many more elements involved than just the pictures. And I don't want you to waste your money on decks that don't resonate with you and get upset because the deck, just doesn't meet your expectations once you receive them. Like I have done plenty of times, trust me. I know how exciting it is waiting for them to arrive, and it sucks when they are disappointing for, whatever reason. So hopefully my loss can be your gain, and my videos can help you find the right one for you, as there are enough things to deal with on this journey, that's for sure. So let's get started. In this video review, we're going to take a look at Moonolgy Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. Now, I have to say, I wanted to do this review because of the full moon that just happened. Amazing full moon, just as much as beautiful as these cards are. I love this deck. It is just so stunning and so beautiful, and I just love them. So let's get started with the box. Is always the first thing I like to do. Of course, it's a Hay House box, so as I always say, box is too small. I don't know why they can't just spend a couple more pennies and give us a box that's just a little bit big. But other than that, as typical, like I said, the box is a little bit snug and tight because, that's how Hay House always does it. However, I believe the box is just gorgeous, and I love the illustrations, and I love the inside of the box as well. And the lid, let the moon be your guide. See, so it's just a nice box all around. So the box, just do a little bit stretching and it'll be a little bit easier to get out tight no matter what. Let's try the guidebook. Now, the guidebook is a nice size and I do like it. There's not a whole lot of descriptions. It's about, let's see if you can see that, 2 pages per card. So it's not so bad. It kind of breaks it up for, different kinds of things they want to go over. The only problem I do have is it is kind of hard to find your actual card because the way they have it set up in here is, if I can find the table of contents, here we go. So the table of contents, it's broken up into sections of the different types of the moon phases. So you have the moon phase cards, the new moon, the full moon, and then there's some specialty cards. So then you have to, once you find out if it's a full moon or a new moon or a special moon, then it's in order of the zodiac sign. So, I mean, the way they have this listed, it would go pretty quickly, but it's not as fast as I think that if it was numbered or, I don't know, in alphabetical order. But, anyways, what can you do? So let's just take a look at one of these things. Oh, I like that one. Prosperity lies ahead. Now, mind you, I actually don't really use the guidebook very often because the cards are really, I don't know, helpful. They pretty much just, the message they have is so amazing, and they pretty much just tell you what moon it is and what it stands for. So actually, I don't even know how often I actually use the guidebook. The guidebook is also great for kind of giving you some lessons and descriptions about the different moon phases. So if you are interested and you are a reader, it is a great guidebook. I just don't happen to use it very often when I use the deck. And like I said, I love using this deck. So let me go over the cards now with you, and I will collect some of these so we can show you how the shuffling goes. Now, the back of the card, which is also another important element for me, I love the back of the cards because, of course, like I said, when you shuffle, that's what you see. And that's majority of what you're seeing when you're shuffling the deck. So I do like, it shows the phases of the moon, and I really think it's cool. Now for the cardstock. The cardstock is very thick and the material is matte. I do like, I mean, it's a great quality cardstock. However, with that being said, the only issue is that it does tend to stick together. Now, I use these all the time. And I think if you just keep using them, it is getting better with shuffling. However, I do have to hold a little bit tight on both ends, you know, to get them to come out singly, because I have a tendency when I shuffle, sorry, that might have been a little loud there. When I shuffle, they do tend to come out in twos. And I really don't like that, because I want to make sure that if two are coming out, those two are meant to be together. For some reason, this deck just really likes to spit out 2 cards at a time. So I have to be a little bit more cautious and hold on tighter while I am shuffling to make sure that I'm only getting the card that is meant for me. So let's see. I'm going to show you shuffling vertically. It's not so bad. Like I said, just hold on a little bit tighter. But because I have been using my deck several times, you know, they are getting better. But, you know, the quality is so good. And just the pictures are so stunningly beautiful. They're basically illustrated with, like, watercolors. And they're just, I don't know, the background, and they're just, I mean, forget the message. I mean, the messages are amazing. I just like looking at the pictures all the time. Sometimes I think I forget what the messages are because I'm so busy looking at the, you know, messages. I do like that it has the different lunar cycles, and, you know, you get to learn. I have definitely have learned a lot more about the moon and cycles because of these cards. So let me try doing it, let's see, horizontally. I think I already did. So that was pretty good. Horizontally, great. Let's do vertical. Well, I kind of have to do the best of it because it's so thick. So not too bad, but, you know, like I said, I've had my deck for a little while now, and I do use it quite frequently. Definitely use it every single full moon. Love, love, love this deck during the full moon, during a new moon. I really think it gives you some great messages, especially for twin flames, of, you know, like kind of where you're at on your journey, and maybe what, you know, what's up ahead for you. And it's just something that I think kind of just gives you that inspiration while the full moon is here, or the new moon is here, to, you know, set your intentions on what spirit thinks is, you know, is needed right at the time. So let's see. So let me go over some individual cards here for you. We'll go over just to kind of give you a look at what they look up close. So this one happens to be the South Node. This one is full moon in Capricorn. Oh, let's see if you can see that better. It's the end of a tough cycle approaches. Awesome. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. But just see how beautiful these moon, I mean, there's just some that are so beautiful. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. We'll go over a few more here. Full moon in Pisces, which is at where we're at, I believe. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Take time to breathe out. Let's see if you can see that one. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So see how these messages are just very inspirational and just real quick to the point, and kind of helps you. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So some really good lessons in here. Be bold and make the first move. Fixed moon, hold your vision. New moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. And here's a beautiful one. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, because let me tell you, the camera is not going to do justice for these cards. That's how pretty they are. And we will end on this one. Expect powerful change. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just love these cards. I believe these are amazing cards for twin flames. So I would definitely rate this deck 4 out of 4 suits. I think it's a must-have. and it's really fun, and it's such a good time when, you know, the moon cycles are so important for us, and especially the new moons and the full moons. I just really think it's a great tool for us as twin flames to use, and just kind of give us more guidance and just push us through of you know, what lessons we need to work on or what our intentions need to be. I believe this is a great deck for twin flames and can be very helpful on the journey, but again, it's a personal preference for sure. I will include links below in the description box for twin flame readers who use this deck in their videos, so you can see a little bit more of what suggestions they have, or what maybe intentions you may want to do during these important moon cycles, and see, you know, if there was more in-depth detail that they may have, that they have insight that is above and beyond the message. If you would like to see more of my video reviews with other decks from my collection, please hit the subscribe button, as I have a lot of decks and I want to share them with you. Ones I like and ones I don't. I hope this helped you decide if this deck resonates with you or not. If so, I included a link to where it can be purchased at as well. Until the next deck, happy shuffling!